Christmas time of 2023, I came out of the shower, did a little self-exam, and I found a little lump on my breast. And I remembered thinking, well, that's a little odd. I usually don't have anything there, but let me see if this passes. I let about a week or two go by and I noticed that the lump didn't go away. So it prompted me that this might be something a little bit more serious. I get the biopsy done. 2 days later, I get a notification that my biopsy results are ready. My doctor, she called me an hour after I got those results, gave me a rundown of that it is cancer. It is an early form of cancer, so this is good news on my end, and it seems like it has not spread anywhere.
The risk of developing breast cancer in any woman is 1 in 8. It's very common. And when you think of breast cancer patients, traditionally they've been patients who are older, who are in their 50s and 60s, who have had their families, they've worked their whole lives. And it's particularly difficult to see patients who are young and they're just faced with something so life-changing. The treatments definitely affect their overall body image. They put a giant stopper in how they live their lives. Chemotherapy may affect fertility and childbearing. They may affect their plans to have a family. It really is a different kind of ballgame treating a younger patient.
So based on the fact that it was estrogen-positive breast cancer, we decided to move forward with a lumpectomy. And I was excited with that plan because it seemed minimal. I was going to have one surgery, get this cancer out of me, and that's it. As anyone who might be watching this can tell, life never goes the way you plan it, ever. Results came back a few days later. They unfortunately found more cancer in the back part of my breast. My heart sank because I'm thinking, that means I have cancer hidden inside of my tissue. Like, where else can this cancer be hiding? My mom, God bless her, she was like, this might be a good time to think about getting a double mastectomy, Leah. And I remember saying, no, I don't want to get my breast cut off. Like, this is a part of who I am. I took the whole day to think about it, heard everyone's testimony, and realized if imaging couldn't find that cancer beforehand, how was I going to trust imaging in the future? So that's what really prompted me to just bite the bullet and get both of them taken off. I had meetings with the plastic surgeon. That's where the lovely Dr. Pavri entered my life.
A lot of breast cancer patients will be seen in what we call multidisciplinary clinic, which is offered at multiple Advent locations. Those clinics typically include a medical oncologist, a radiation oncologist, and a breast surgeon. So when the patient comes in for their appointment, they can be seen by all of those 3 providers. Once a patient has been seen in multidisciplinary clinic or in the breast surgeon's clinic, the patient very shortly after kind of being diagnosed and being seen will have a definitive surgical plan. And not only are we able to treat her cancer, but we're also able to help her look her best again and help her get back to her life.
So I got the double mastectomy done. I had the breast surgeon taking out all of the cancer tissues, and then I had Dr. Pavri putting in these tissue expanders. So the tissue expanders were no fun. 0 out of 10 recommend to anybody. But it was worth it because when I got my implants in August, it was just a great way to end such a painful journey. The fact that everything looks like if I didn't even have breast cancer. And that's what I really want to harp about my journey, staying positive in the darkest of times. Mindset is everything in life, but it's a mindset you must contain when you're going through something like cancer.
She did so wonderfully through her treatment, and I was so incredibly happy that we could give her a result that she loved and that she'll take with her for the rest of her life.
I couldn't have asked for a better medical team. AdventHealth is fantastic. I just knew they have me 100%, and I am forever grateful for that.